Hey, hello, welcome. I'm Stormo, and I'm turning that volume down a little bit because that's up very loud. Um, we're going to check out a game for the PC tonight. It's called Dauntless, and as soon as I unmute the desktop audio, you'll all be able to hear it. There we go. Just let me check something on the desktop audio. Yeah, I had a feeling that was the case. Okay. So hopefully I've got the audio balanced pretty nicely. I don't have my neat little compression ducking set up on PC, so unfortunately it's either going to be really loud or really quiet while I just check my internets. Going down a little bit more, it's actually very loud in my headphones. But yeah, this is on PC, so have a good look at this. I've played a little bit of it. A small amount. Matchmaking in progress, neat. I played a small amount of it already, and I was hoping to start a fresh character. You get 4 character slots in this game. I was hoping to start a fresh character tonight just to show the introduction area, but it looks like that's not quite going to happen as expected, so I'm going to see if I can do that as we go along. But for the most part, yeah, you might notice that I've described this game as legally distinct, sir. Because Dauntless is very, very best described as legally distinct Monster Hunter. This is a game that is Monster Hunter, but legally distinct. This is my character. Oh, look at those run animations. Let me see if we can make a new character. Oh no, that's my party. I can't make a new character, can I? I was able to make a second character yesterday somehow, but I don't remember now. Yeah, this is the party, and there was... I imagine if I could buy a character slot from the store or something like that, and that was a bad idea to click. Because that's now going to attempt to load a store page that I don't want to load. Ah, well, there you go. Okay, so as you can tell from the store page, we'll dive into this right now. As you can tell from the store page, this is a free-to-play game. It costs... there's an in-game thing you can buy. In-game currency, which is called Platinum, and you can pay this much for it. So I'll get all the free-to-play stuff out of the way first so that everyone knows exactly what they're getting themselves into. And then Platinum is, of course, used to buy stuff off the store itself, mostly just buffs and healing stuff. It's not too dissimilar, actually, in terms of what they sell to another free-to-play online game that is best described as legally distinct Diablo, and of course that game is Monster Hunter. That game is Path of Exile. Path of Exile is just a straight copy of well, not a straight copy, but it borrows a bit from Diablo 2. Now, while I'm thinking about it, this game does play best with a controller. As soon as the game decides that I have controller input, let me just hacks my controller for a second here. Let's see if we can make that work. But yeah, I was using the keyboard and mouse, which this game does perfectly support reasonably well, but it's definitely feels much better on a controller. Oh, that'll be why. Controller cable would come out slightly. There we go. Okay, so we got controller support. Now, I would love to show you the intro area, but apparently I can't. So what I will show off before we go do anything is just the town area. So Dauntless has a really interesting setting that I really like. It also has a really nice art style. This is me. This is the character I created. And I really like the art style. In a weird way, it reminds me... not unlike... I don't think I can jump over that. No, I can't. It reminds me not unlike World of Warcraft. And I don't mean that in terms of it looking like World of Warcraft. It looks nothing like it. But in terms of going for a more sort of... I don't want to say cartoonish, because I don't think that's the right term, but a less realistic 3D art style, which was something Blizzard did when they made World of Warcraft in order to make that game... Because Blizzard very clearly realized back in 2003, 2004, when they were developing that game, hey, why are you... What the hell? Hey, settle down. Why are you just auto-running all of a sudden? So my character has decided to just suddenly auto-run, which is hilarious. I'm just gonna, there we go. Pulling the controller out solved that problem. I don't know. Okay, so this game is available on PC. As I said, it's free to play. It's on PC. It just entered open beta last week. A friend of mine who streams under the name Bless RNG actually works for the company that makes this. He's actually, I believe, streaming it right now, which probably explains why most people are watching his stream and not mine, and that's fine. But yeah, he works for the company that makes this. So yeah, and you're always welcome to check his stream out. He used to call himself Diyoshi, but now he calls himself Bless RNG. His real name's Brad. He's okay with me knowing that. I've known Brad for a long time, long before he was a streamer or anything like that. I've known him. He's a cool guy. What's this? This is a hold. Core breaker. Okay, I don't know what that is. Like I said, I played through basically the introductory tutorial mission. I was expecting to be able to make a new character to do that with tonight. It looks like this is one of those games where once you've created your character, that's it. You can't create a new one. Although I did make 2 new characters yesterday when I was testing this game out to see if it was going to be worth streaming. And the reason I did that was because I got interrupted on my first playthrough of the tutorial area, and it came back, it's like, oh no, it just completely didn't remember that I'd done the tutorial at all. This game is in beta, and it does feel a bit like it's in beta. There's a lot of work that I feel like it needs to be done. Like, the work on the world is fantastic, like the maps look great and everything like that, but as you can see, this character animation is janky as hell. That definitely needs work. The weapon animations actually didn't look too bad though, the ones I was seeing yesterday, but you do get different kinds of weapons. You have loadouts and stuff like that, and it's basically, I think there's 4 weapon types in the game. Let me just bring up, so this is, whoops, just bring out, whoa, that's really sensitive. Let me just bring up the loadout screen. So yeah, you get, yeah, okay, so you get different weapon types. Oh, no, that's not what I want. Just trying to remember how to transfer between, what have I done? The controller response here can be really iffy. Really not selling anyone in this game right now, am I? How do I... No, it's not that. Let me just break out the mouse cursor. So you have, okay, there are 5 weapon types, but there are only 4 available to me at the beginning. There's sword that you can get. There's axes. I had an axe. I made it, because you can make all the training weapons. You make a hammer. Oh wait, no, you can make a hammer, you can make a sword, and you make chain blades, and then I think get access to the other weapons later. But yeah, there's 5 weapon types, not 4 as previously mentioned. So there's standard swords, which are basically actually broadswords from what I can tell. They're not one hand, they're 2-hand swords only. Axes are 2-hand, I think, maybe? I haven't tried an axe yet. Hammers, I'm pretty sure are 2-hand. And that's 2-hand. Well, we can break out the hammer and have a look. When you see what it looks like, yeah, that's definitely, you'll be wielding that 2-hand. That looks like I can't rotate my character around. But the one I wanted to try out was the chain blades, which looks like the dual wielding solution, and I am a mad fan of dual wielding related stuff. Oh yeah, you can have style and all that stuff. That's fine. We'll go for all that at some point. Anyway, there's a cute little dog here. Looks cool. I do love the art style. I think it looks fantastic. There's another game. What's the other game that I've been playing lately that... particularly this dog really stands out. I've forgotten what it was. And I'm pretty sure it's a free-to-play game too. It's not Battle Chasers, which looks great, but has a very different art style to this. But yeah, so I just thought we'd wander around the town area at the moment, just show off what everything is. So this seems to be the main hub town. This is basically Asteria. I haven't played Monster Hunter World for a little while. I'm getting a bit rusty. I've got to go back in, actually. We're going to have to do some Monster Hunter, because of course Lunastra is in Monster Hunter World at the moment. So I'm going to have to throw myself back into that at some point. Whether I do that on stream or not, I don't know. I'll probably do it on my own first and then stream it. These people look really important. That's another one of those core crush things. There's a lot to explore here. This is a really neat area. But I suppose the core of this game, instead of wandering around the town, the core of this game is to do the thing that I wasn't able to do on Saturday when I was testing it, which was actually load a mission. The game utterly refused to load a mission for me. I spent maybe 20 minutes trying to get into the first mission, and it just never loaded in, unfortunately. So, but we're gonna try our luck with that very shortly. That's one thing you can't do in this game. You can't click the left stick to run. But now that I look at it, you can actually see the open beta tag in the top corner there, so you can tell I'm using the beta build, which is neat. So, yeah, this is Dauntless, and I'm gonna try. Like I said, I am gonna try and load into a mission. In fact, there are around the place. Oh, I love that roll though. Like I said, the animation's kind of jank, but I like where they're going with it. And definitely, obviously, as the game is developed, that will obviously improve. They'll get better at animating, I hope. Because I honestly couldn't see them releasing it with some of these animations the way they are. They're just a bit too simple. Let's see, let's hold that down, and we're on a sheltered frontier, and our objective is to hunt rogue strikes. Let's start that hunt. Now, this was where I ran into problems the other day. I wasn't able to actually get into the hunt. It just sat at this next screen forever and ever. This is the in-game loading screen. If we can't get this to load tonight, there's not going to be much more to show, unfortunately. And I might have to cut this short and run something else. Because if I end up, like I did yesterday, stuck on this loading screen for 20 minutes, I'll just try and move that mouse cursor out of the way. If I end up stuck on this loading screen for 20 minutes like I did yesterday, then that's going to be a big problem. But we'll give it a little bit of time, because like I said, this game is still in beta. Yeah, this was... So, you can set your loadouts up from here, because this is the first mission. I don't have a lot set up yet. Like, this is basically a tutorial mission as well. I think I can hit RT to be ready. It says readying. And then I guess we just kind of hold on for other people to load in, or for the area to load. I'm not 100% sure, but I never got past this screen. No one ever loaded in for me, and the area didn't load ever. So hopefully the matchmaking works. I'm assuming it's matchmaking, because that would be weird otherwise. Hopefully the matchmaking works and people show up shortly, because if they don't, we're going to have a bit of a problem. We're not going to be able to do much more than this right now before getting in. There didn't seem to be a lot of people in my sort of I guess instance of the town either. When I zoned in the other day, there were actually a fair number of people wandering around the town instance that I was in. But I didn't see many, so I'm not 100% sure what that means. For some reason, when you hit ready, it goes back to ready, and then it jumps back to ready, and I don't really know what that means either. You do get this cool screen that's sort of interactable. You can inspect everyone else, I believe, once they're there. You can see what they've got on them, all that kind of stuff. I was not expecting... Yeah, this is exactly what happened to me the other day, where it just sat at the screen for ages. And you can leave the screen, that's fine. Like, there's no problem. I can hit B and it goes, hey, do you want to leave? But I sort of expected someone to show up. I might leave for the moment. Return to Ramsgate. We'll give it like another few minutes. Hopefully, in fact, hopefully just returning to Ramsgate will put us in a new instance. Maybe we'll see how that goes. It'll be like, hey, that instance only had one person. I'll close it down now that they've left. And it'll throw us back into a new instance, and then we can hopefully get something happen. Like I said, I haven't played much of this game. I went through the tutorial and character creation, all that. There is a really neat intro video that introduces you to the world, or intro cutscene. It's not a video, it's a cutscene. That introduces you to the world and everything like that. The title font and the logo reminds me of a card game called... Oh, what was that card game called? I don't remember now. It's the one with the really cool 16-bit card art, and I've completely forgotten what it's called. I played it for a little while when I was just sort of bored and looking for alternatives to Hearthstone once. But it's a really neat card game. And it's completely blanked. There's a little bit, the way the logo looks in this game reminds you a little bit of that too. Yeah, so this is more of the town, I guess. I'm gonna be really annoyed if we can't load. If I can't load anything in, that's gonna get really annoying. So we'll see what we can do this time. Yeah, Fury's Wings. That's what we want to do, right? Oh, hang on. Hang on, I didn't see that there. So I bet if I choose a private hunt, it'll let me load it in as a single player mission. Oh, does it really wait 5 minutes? No, it doesn't. Okay, neat. So you can get into... Okay, I didn't realize this was the thing. This is... I didn't notice what Private Hunt did before. I just guessed. Okay, well, hopefully we can get in then and have a bit of a look, but I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be able to solo these missions or not. Obviously the first one you do solo, because it's designed to be done single player. Now, hunt's begun. But I wonder if there's something like an SOS flare I can use to just call in other players and add them to my roster as the game goes on. Like, it can just matchmake a bunch of players in by opening up an SOS flare. Okay, well, I was going to say we'll see now.
This next hunt is nothing to take lightly. I'll stay on the horn in case you need any timely advice.
Okay, so airship fuel remaining makes me think that I have half an hour to do this. Let me just dive into here. Do I have anything? Hang on, no, there we go. Do I have anything that lets me... I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't think there's any obvious way to call in a... Yeah. Doesn't look like there's any obvious way to call in other party members now that we're here. So either this will scale for a single player experience, or we're just stuffed. Anyway, while we're here, let me get the hang of these dual blades. Oh wow, that's quite a move. So like Monster Hunter, this game uses animation lock. So once you start a move, you are committed into that move. You have a roll, which apparently when you use this is actually a dash. Oh, that's a lot better than the roll. The roll you had with the sword was trash. It really was. That's a lot better than the roll. I suppose while we're mucking around here, I could, if I wanted to, while we're mucking around here, I could just flip the other weapon. No, I can't. Of course not. Of course not, because I'm in here, and you can't. Yeah, you can't change your weapons. Of course, because this is a Monster Hunter alike, and you can't do that in Monster Hunter either. So if you want to see those weapons, maybe there's a training field or something like that you can get to. Gee, there's a lot of range on that. So that's okay. That's your base combo there. Now the weapons also have special attacks, which on the Xbox One controller is on the right trigger, I believe. So we'll see how we go with that. Not sure how things go in terms of tracking or looking for things. Oh gee, this game needs to do something about its world reflections. So these things restore health, as I recall. There was one of those in the early game. Oh no, that's not the health restoring one. That's the jump up there one. That's a jump jet. Nice. Yeah. Okay, so that's doing something. That's using the RB button, which is where that normally is. Oh, yeah, and you have your remote. Oh, I wonder what. Does Flare do the thing I hope it does? No, it doesn't. No, there's no way that does what I think it does. What I hope it would do. The other thing I don't understand is the percentage meter, the triangle percentage meter number on the side there. I don't fully know what that does. In fact, I've only just now noticed it. No, it was there in my original game, but it didn't keep going up. So yeah. So one really interesting thing about the world in this game, one of its really nifty conceits, is that it's set in a world that consists of floating islands, which provides a really good in-story excuse to make all the fields where you hunt the monsters actually pretty small. So you can see here, this is a good way to look at it. You can see the fields in the distance. being all broken up and everything like that. So it's a really neat idea. I believe it's called the Shattered Isles, or the Floating Isles is the name of the world they have. Something like that. It's been a while since I played the intro, so I don't remember. I don't remember. It's been that long. I've got to admit though that my experience with this game, and look, let's be honest here. This game is built on a much smaller budget by a much smaller team than a Monster Hunter title. It's never going to match up to Monster Hunter, and especially not, say, Monster Hunter World in terms of polish. World is just a phenomenal game and easily like one of this year's games of the year. I don't think there's any. Hey, I got something that makes me go faster. Oh, neat. Is that like it? Oh, I see. This is a trail. Oh, that's really cool. So they do this so that you're like, hey, this is where you should be going. I don't know where the next one is though. Oh, I thought that was a gap for a second there. Haven't found our monster yet. That's one other thing I'm not 100% sure of yet. Is there like, do I need to do like tracking or anything like that? I'm sure that's stuff we'll find out. This is still kind of part of the introductory tutorial mission, so I'm sure I'm going to find that out as we go along. But like I said, the one thing I don't know is whether you can solo the hunts like you can in a Monster Hunter game, where you can basically, you're going to either solo or you can party up, and the game will scale to whatever size you want to take with you, which is one of the nice things, one of my favorite things about World, even though most of the time I use the SOS flare to get other people into my group. One of the nice things about World is that you don't have to do that. You can solo basically every monster in the game. It does require a little bit more skill, certainly for some of the higher tier monsters. I do know that I did successfully solo Teostra once in World, just because I had SOS flared and no one came in and I had to fight on my own. I'm like, oh, I guess I'm doing this on my own, and me and my trusty Palico got through it. But in this particular case, I'm not sure how well that's going to work. I have no idea where I'm supposed to go. I think we went up there before, didn't we? So we'll go around this way and see what's around here. This is that trail I was looking for before. But if there's any significance to the layout of these, whether it's always like this or whether this is an actual thing that, say, a monster that we're tracking is laying down. Doesn't seem to be any obvious tracking system in this game. But I also don't think there was a tracking system. Having never played a Monster Hunter game before Monster Hunter World, I can only compare this game to Monster Hunter World. I am, and I'm gonna let you guys know, I am gonna try an older style Monster Hunter game in the near future, because coming to the Switch later this year is Monster Hunter Generations Unlimited. Whoa, my music got high. That usually means I'm near something, right? There's music now, so there's a monster nearby. That's how that works, right? Let's pick up all these items. Maybe that music was always there. I don't know. I don't know where this monster is. Maybe it's back this way. I'm not even sure what I'm supposed to be looking for. The one thing this game does have going for it is, I think that everything looks really nice. The art style is really good. I think it's a really smart decision to make this game use a very distinctive art style. This game borrows, I'm going to use the term borrows, but there is a certain other term that you could use pretty liberally with this game. This game borrows heavily from Monster Hunter, and that's pretty obvious, I think, from basically everything it's structured. But at the same time, it also borrows some of its better ideas, but the one thing they have done in order to give themselves something that allows them to stand out, and because this isn't the only game mimicking Monster Hunter that exists. Oh, hello, there it is. That's what we're talking about. Did I just not see that before? Yeah, okay, so this will be our monster. Now, the real test will be, can I do it on my own? Oh, we hit it. Wow, this thing gives me a lot of damage. So I'd be really curious to know what my iframes are on that. I'm going to need to know now. Whoa!
You've almost exhausted your stamina. Take a moment to recover.
Yeah, I know how stamina works, mate. Oh, that was a bit nasty. So we do have a healing potion on us too, by the way, which is that, yeah, okay, so if one other thing you don't have in this game is a lock-on, which I understand Monster Hunter didn't really have till World anyway, but yeah, this game definitely doesn't have a, whoa, that looked nasty. Oh, that looked nasty. It's not doing a lot of damage though, so I'm pretty okay with that. I've got to get better with timing with the dodges. I think the light hits seem better. For this character, light hits seem a lot better. Because I can just do that. Whereas if I'm doing a big hit, like, I'm committed while that's going on, and then I can't dodge until that's done. The big hits, if I can't get in, and then light hits, actually, you know what? I really like that setup. Like, if you got a monster that's hitting you at range, you can do your big hits from a distance, or that's coming at you at range. You can do big hits at a distance. So that fissure contains magical healing vapors that will heal us up if we need them. Yeah, I like it. I like this combat. This feels really good with these. This feels a lot better than the sword did. The sword felt, even with its light attacks, the sword just felt really slow and cumbersome, really clumsy. Like, even more so than the big swords, the big heavy swords in Monster Hunter World tend to feel. Ooh, okay, I'm going to try and get to that fissure now. I need to. I don't know, I don't fully know what the iframes are on that. So you just keep holding A and it'll recover health. And I imagine that after a certain point, it fizzles out. Whoa, that was a good hit. Stamina regen's actually fairly slow. Like, it's nowhere near as fast as it is in World. Even without, like, enhancements. Even without enhancements, it's a lot slower than in World. But that's fine, like, that's not a big problem. Oh, what did I just do then? Oh, okay, so that gives me a sort of a leaping backdash. But there was an attack aspect of that I don't have now. Oh, I see how this works. So if we do that, it fills that meter. Okay, and when that meter's full... Oh. Okay, so when that meter's full, I get the attack, I think. Oh, that was straight at me. I'm not feeling the need to heal. This guy isn't doing enough damage for me to be deeply concerned about it. Like, unless he has like 700 billion health, I think we're going to do this pretty easily. I don't know what the colors on damage numbers mean yet either. Yeah, now I can do my big slashy move. So if I get in close, I should be able to do that. Okay, so... Ah, you know what? That move has ranges. Okay. Like, doing that move at range seems to... Doing that move at range... I'm doing the same thing I do in Monster Hunter World, where I hit the jump button to dodge. Yeah, doing that move at range... That move's actually like a really neat backdash. Oh, we are carving this monster. I don't seem to get carves in this game, actually. Oh, get away. I didn't notice carves, but then again, the first monster I fought was just a tutorial boss, so I don't know. There has to be carves, right? Like, it's a Monster Hunter game. Why would there not be carves? The hell kind of game, Monster Hunter clone, would this be if it didn't have carves, right? What I was getting at before is that at distance, I seem to do a dash-in attack. Yeah. So... I've got to figure out what this attack's really all about. One thing I do find with this game is the attacks don't feel like they have a lot of impact. Like the sound and the feeling of them is not. Oh, it flew away. I guess that means we've got to find it elsewhere. While we're here, though, we'll go heal up. I probably don't have huge amounts of time left either. Oh, too slow. So we do have our little tracking compass up there too. Of course, the monster doesn't show up on that. It did go off in this direction, so I imagine... I'm going to assume... I could be wrong about this. But I am going to assume that the direction the monster takes off in is the direction you've got to find it. And by monster, I mean behemoth, which is what this game calls monsters. But the direction it takes off in is going to be the direction I roughly find it in, maybe? I also wonder if there are specific areas in each map, because I imagine there's only a limited number of maps and you do different monsters in each one. But I also think that there's probably specific areas in each map that are meant for fighting, which again is a Monster Hunter World thing. The maps in this game obviously nowhere near as big. Okay, I've got 15 minutes to kill that thing. There's a strong chance I'm not going to. There's a very strong chance I'm not going to kill it at all, so... We'll see how we go. It just depends if its health scales for solo or if its health scales for 4-player parties. If there is any health scaling in the game at all. Which I don't know if there is. I haven't seen anything to say one way or the other. And that's not a place I can go. So, where did our friend go? A run would be really nice. Like, a stamina-consuming run would be really, really nice. I mean, I could do this all day. But, you know, it's like, why would I? Why should I? Especially because she does that. Oh, no. This game has that same thing that World has. When you run out of stamina, you move slower for a little while. That's annoying. That's annoying in World, it's annoying in this. Areas. Okay, let's get our stamina back up. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Mate. Come on. That was a bit much. It's only our second date and you're already doing that to me. Come on. Really wish I had consumed all that stamina to try and get here. Oh well. Let's see. Oh, whoa. That's good. This light attack seems to be the way to do it. Like, if I want to get out, and heavy attack, yep. And heavy attack's fine, but light attack seems to be... Also, the heavy attack cuts down trees. One thing I do like is that these attacks don't take up... whoa, hello. These attacks don't... Oh, wow. Did you guys see Link around there? Link from one stance to another? That's not supposed to happen. This game's in beta. That attack doesn't seem to do damage. Like, it doesn't seem to hit at all when I pull it out. Using dashes to get in is not such a... Yep, good. That makes me think this is going to be doable. But does that mean it's more dangerous now, or what? Can I still just smash it around? It's slowing down, that's for sure. Oh, that was a mistake. I shouldn't have done that slowly. Oh, no, that wasn't what I wanted. So is that like in Monster Hunter when monsters get weak, they start to like miss attacks and all sorts of stuff, their behavior changes? It's one of my favorite things in Monster Hunter World is that monsters actually become worn out from your attacks. Like, it's one of the best indicators of your attacks having an effect. This monster is just angry with me at the moment. I think we might be able to do this. Yeah, but look, he's moving slowly. Yeah. That attack does no damage, and it makes me wonder if it's actually meant to be an attack at all. Yeah, I don't fully understand the... We killed it! Nice! Do we get carbs? Hunt complete. I did it in 20 minutes. Danger. S plus rank, 41.8%. Oh, is that what that percentage indicator is? Danger. Okay. Okay, so that must be what that is. So we took little damage, we broke it, we steadfast, we were never downed. Okay. Rate my match. I can't seem to interact with that. Turning to Ramsgate. How do I rate my match? Doesn't seem to be possible unless I use the mouse cursor. Or not. Why am I back here now? Wasn't I supposed to be back in Ramsgate? Did clicking on that put me back here when I didn't want to be? Also, there's no sound all of a sudden. Oh, did I just break the game? I might have just broken the game. Oh no, there we go. Okay, it was just some kind of weird thing where it obviously hadn't transitioned from that screen to this screen. This game's in beta. This is very definitely in beta. Oh boy. Boy, is this game a beta. But look, I mean, it went into open beta, like I say, about a week ago, so it's got some work to do. And yeah, I think what they're trying to do is really smart, though. I like what they've got going for it. Now, we completed that mission, which means I can talk to this character. To give you an idea of how beta this game is, the first time I played on Saturday, and this is the reason I ended up resetting after doing it, was that the character I created wasn't the character I ended up playing as, which was a bit annoying. But fortunately, I had to go do some other stuff anyway. And initially I thought that it was just some kind of thing where it was showing me like something that had happened to a previous dude and then I get to play my character after. No, that's not what happened at all. It actually just randomly selected me a completely different character. Fury's Wings, so back. Okay, now he's got a quest, and I've got a weapon upgrade token, which I imagine I can take to the blacksmith. So Heagsgetter's Smithy. We did that, didn't we? Where are Heagsgetter? Happy to craft replacement. And speaking of handy, have you spoken to Moira at the Heagsgetter Smithy later? We went to the Smithy, but I don't remember speaking to anyone called Moira. There's another quest up here. Neat, neat, neat. This game runs really nicely too. It's pulling what appears to be a fairly solid 60 FPS. I just accidentally disconnect my controller and completely break it in Windows. Thanks, Windows. Well, no, okay, go away, go away, go away, go away. Let's go back to streaming. Sorry about that. My the connector on this controller, I think, is a little bit iffy. It's alarmingly easy for it to come out. Now, there's a... Okay, you're not Moira, you're a different guy. You're the guy that crafted my weapons.
What news from the frontier?
Weapons up. So he wants me to upgrade my weapons. Okay, so now I can upgrade, let's upgrade the recruit train blades. Yeah, sure. Because that's the weapon we're using. I like this weapon a lot. I'm going to stick with this one for the moment. This seemed really good. We'll turn that in. Yep, nice. Yep. And we've got 100 notes, which appears to be the in-game currency for this game. It's just called notes. An interesting choice. This is the person we need to speak. This must be Moira.
What do you know?
Hello, Moira. You've got a haircut that players can't have. At least I didn't see it when I was creating my character yesterday. Oh dear. Heagsgetter's Smithy.
Too tricky, I hope.
Look what the Shrike dragged in. Based on your telemarks in your armor, but I can do something about that. I can upgrade the armor you've got and even forward something new. And hey, I think you forgot to wear head protection on that last hunt. This one's on the house. So we got recruits, armor upgrades. This is for upgrading armor. Okay. And she's got forging the future. Upgrade our breastplate, gloves, greaves, mask. Okay, so you're the armor person. and she will let me, I believe, upgrade her. We can upgrade all of this stuff right now, which we should definitely do. Seems like a very good idea. So that went up 1. Yeah, these are all max leveled, but obviously this is tutorial stuff, so we're just learning how to upgrade it, which is fine. That's what we want. I imagine we'll be able to make better armor later. Item upgraded. Item upgraded. It's all good. It's all very good. Very, very cool. And turn that in. Yep. Okay, and it only counts one of the 4 objectives. We did all 4 just because that was the best thing to do. We got more notes, I guess. Now where do we need to go? Back down. I imagine we go back down to the girl that gave us the quest originally, and we'll see what she's got to say. Now that I can actually make this game work, I'm enjoying it a lot more. I really wish I'd known that I could do that private party thing yesterday instead of having to wait for people. I think we'll do that. I think we'll just keep soloing as much as we can for now. If we have trouble with something, we'll start calling it a party. Defeat a rogue Embermain as a true test of your skills. Hunt rogue Embermain. Listen up, Rook. You and your fellow recruits have done a hell of a job. I won't say pacified forever, but allow me to focus our efforts more on the more dangerous behemoths in the Monstrous Verge. There's just one more nasty rogue for you to deal with, a rogue Embermain. Take it down. Okay. So imagine we're going back there. Ah, okay, yeah. So doing that, we've unlocked pursuits which allow us to... Okay, so that's how you farm gear. So if you want to farm stuff, you do that. Yeah, okay, so that's just like doing a expedition. This, on the other hand, is hunting a rogue Embermain. So let's... Do I want to attempt to get other people, or just want to... We'll private hunt it, yeah. Just private hunt for now. I don't feel like I need to do much else. Did I... I did upgrade my weapons, didn't I? Yep. Yeah. So everything is upgraded. Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go. I did select private hunt then, didn't I? Oh, maybe it didn't go to a private hunt. Oh no, here we go. Yep, here we go. Ready. Nice. It's a bit annoying that you can't SOS flare. Maybe after this we'll try and make a multiplayer mission, see what we can get. Because I did see some players in the instance there, which hadn't been happening before. The ships look great. I love the way these airship type things look. Like they don't seem like they would ever actually work, but they look fantastic. So that's the important part, right? Okay. We're here. We're upgraded. We've got our twin blade things. And I guess we're looking for...
You have the training. Don't forget to use it.
Select to see your combos. Oh, okay. I didn't know this was a thing. So we've got 5 X's, 3 Y's, XXYX, and 3X hold YX. Blade spin consumes so much. So what was that one? That was, let's see, X, 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 Y. Oh, that's good. That's a good move. And that actually combos. So it's actually X, 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 Y. And then X. Okay, yeah, that's like a cancel. Okay, that's good. And the other one was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we've been doing that one. And the other one was 1, 2, 3. What was that third one? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that didn't go. 1, 2. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah. So it looks like whenever you're doing the X after the Y, you just get that. So, like, if I do that, I just get that finisher. That seems to be all I get. Just let me answer a text message. Bang on my desk while I do so. Pardon me. Okay, what are we looking for? What are we looking for? Pardon me. Some Ember Shrike thing, I think it was. Whoa, that blew us up a lot. That was quite a distance we went up there. The other nice thing is, just like Monster Hunter World, you don't have fall damage, which I can appreciate. I am very on board with never having fall damage in a game. Okay, what do we got over there? I do think that, and I imagine it might be a feature that they're probably going to implement if they haven't. Like, it's possible that tracking is a feature that's actually in the planning for this game. I mean, it's also arguable that the areas aren't large enough to really require it. Like, the reason you have tracking at all in Monster Hunter World is because it's got such huge areas. Whoops, wrong button. It's got such huge areas to track everything in that you kind of need it in Monster Hunter World. But I think the older Monster Hunter games also do tracking, don't they? I wouldn't know, I never actually played them. But yeah, this game has tracking, and yeah, Duelist, that was the name of the card game I couldn't remember the name of. Yeah, Duelist. That was a really cool card game. And the title screen, there we go, that's what we're looking for. That's our dude. Oh! Wow. I don't have invincibility frames on that dodge. Or I'm not timing that correctly, I don't know. Wow, this guy hits a lot harder than the other guys. Oh, wrong one. Oh no, this isn't going well. Let me So you can use a potion to heal up too, which is what I just did there, because I didn't trust staying that close to that. If I want to avoid that, I've got to dodge that way. What was that combo? It was XX, 3X's then Y, yeah. Ow, 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 stop it, stop it! Stop it. Ah, didn't get it. Ah! Ah! Stay still! Oh! Oh, nope.
Listen up. This is important.
I'm keeping an eye on my timer. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, Y. Nope, didn't get it. 1, 2, 2, 3, 2, 3. I'm doing a little bit better now, but I need to try and heal. I'm gonna just try and grab some out of this while he's puffed. Nice, full heals, full heals. Okay, come at me, bro. Oh. Okay. This might be a guy who's best at range. Oh, that's neat though. Jumping actually completely avoids that attack. I'm not sure that's intended. Oh, we did a thing then. We got him broken quite nicely then. Oh, that's like a big version of that attack. So when you have that full bar and you use one of those attacks, that might be the version of that attack that does the damage. In the same way that's the version of that attack that does damage. You need... yeah, okay. I see how this works now. Oh, you can slice the tail. Okay, we can get tail carves. Tail carves are clearly a thing in this game. But obviously I can't. I don't think I can actually carve it though, can I? Is there a way to? I don't want to find out while it's still coming at me. But we can clearly slice the tail, so that'll probably give us a bonus at the end. No, stay away. I'm gonna try and pull back a little bit here. I'm gonna heal using one of my potions. We've still got that fissure over there we can get to if we need it. But yeah. So there's two things this game seems to completely ignore in terms of combat. One is range combat. There's no bow, weapon type, or anything like that. It's possible that's on the cards for later, but I've got to admit I was slightly disappointed not to see bow combat in the game, because that is my preferred method of hunting monsters. The other thing is that the game doesn't seem to have what was the other weapon type I was thinking of that doesn't appear to be in this game? There's no bows, and there was no sword and board, no sword and shield type weapon types either. Those seem to me to be the bigger missions. Like, this game does not want you defending at all. So I really want to know what the colours represent with damage numbers. Whether they represent different elements or body parts or some other thing that I don't know about. I'm gonna try and sneak a heal. No, I'm not. No, I'm gonna try and sneak it. No, I'm not. No. Okay, let's not try and sneak a heal. Oh, that's bad. Okay, while it's done, I'm gonna try and sneak 2 heals. That's enough. And I think we've run that fissure out of healing because it's the vapor's disappeared. Vaping anymore. This guy's strong though. I cannot get that combo to happen. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I get it happening when he's not here. Is he all the way down there? He hasn't run off to a different area so far. Either a good thing or a bad thing, depending on your perspective. That was a good hit. Oh, that was not a good hit. I really wish locking on was the thing. I also really wish successfully dodging this guy's attacks was the thing. I've broken his head. Look, I've actually damaged his tusk. Like, that big tusk he had on his head's actually broken off. He's hurt. He's really hurt. 1, 2, 3. No, not gonna happen. He's not doing well, but neither am I, actually. I'll potion up, get that heal out. Oops. Stop letting that happen. Oh, messed that up. Oh! That, for whatever reason, that attack just ignores those frames. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. That's what you gotta do to avoid is dodge sideways. I much prefer the flash step style dodge to the roll that the other attack had. 2, 3. There we go. Big damages. Nice, nice. Finishing move, actually. Okay, you are done. That was quicker too. What did our damage get to? 49%? 0.4%. S rank. Team rank. I didn't have a team. 3 all medals. What did I get? Breaker, steadfast, and took evasive, took little damage. Nice. So you don't seem to get materials. Brake parts, no brake parts. But I broke its tail off. Oh, you must have to. You must have to then interact with it like you do in Worlds. Hell, where was its tail? There's its tail right there. I can't. There's no interactivity with that. At least not now. Oh, and that was its horn too. So they broke off in the same spot. Yeah, I've got no interactivity. This is just that thing that the game does when it's loading into the main area and you can still dick around here. That's weird. That's really weird. Yeah, it was a fun monster. It reminds me a little of oh god, what's the name? The first sort of big monster you encounter in Monster Hunter World, the yellow guy that I've just momentarily forgotten the name of. Big yellow guy, and you see him eat another monster. It's all like, welcome to Monster Hunter World. That guy reminds me a little bit of that guy, or one of the boars from World of Warcraft, the stone tusk boars. Those guys, the boars that have the huge mane of spikes. That's what it reminds me of a bit.
Behemoths better watch out.
Okay. Oh, that was good fun. Now what? Nasher attack.
Slayer's work never ends.
Full strength Nasher on Ulrich's Refuge. And that will give us the Nasher armor and Nasher weapons. Okay. And we've uncovered a new zone, the Monstrous Verge. Neat.
Stay alive.
Okay, so I guess that's the next thing to do. Oh, that's interesting. You just automatically refresh potions. Or is that out of your inventory? Hang on a second. Let me have a look at my inventory. So, question. Yeah, okay, so that just always refills when you get back here. That's cool. Oh, hey, I just realized something. I did that whole thing without the headgear that I bought. I bought that, and I did that whole quest without it equipped at all. I'd completely forgotten that was a thing. Oh well. Oh well, oh well, oh well. Oh well. Okay, this time around we're going to go back out and do another hunt. Obviously the Monstrous Verge, Nasher attack. Gonna see if we can get some other players in. Just see if we can get anyone to join the party. Give it a few minutes, so it'll take a little bit of time. And if no one joins... Okay, so it's just going to depart. Okay, this is actually working completely different to how it was working before. So I don't need to do private hunts anymore. I can actually do this. Oh, good, good, good. Because I wonder if that means that players can just randomly join now. Interesting. Because that definitely didn't work the first time. So that's now back to working as intended, which makes me feel a lot better about this game. One thing I didn't mention, you can get this game for free. It downloads from a website called playdauntless.com. Let me just type that into chat, actually. No, don't autocorrect that. That's a bad thing. There we go. Okay, yep. Okay, cool. Hey, it's a banner. It's not my banner. It is my banner. It might be my banner. I'm the only person in the party, so it has to be my banner, right? Okay, so, just out of curiosity... Oh, you know what I didn't notice down the bottom there? It has a legend for the damage. So part damage, base damage, stagger damage, and wound damage. Okay. Interesting. Oh, and right there, yeah, chain pull at range and chain pull close. Yeah. Okay, so that makes perfect sense. So, yep, so that's just using your chains to pull. And obviously if I don't hit anything, it doesn't consume anything, which is a really nice thing. Certain other games would work that way. But yes, yeah. Now, what were we hunting for? A behemoth of some description, of course. Let's head over this way. These things are all to make potions and stuff, I guess. Oh, okay, I didn't realize that. So if I do that and then do that, yeah, okay. So left stick clicking actually recenters the camera, which is not what I want left stick clicking to really do. And right stick clicking sheaths and unsheaths weapons, which is entirely not what I want that to do either. Still think there should be a sprint somewhere, but I guess we're not having a sprint. Oh, let's drop down. What are you looking for here? Well, does that blast us on top of that pile of rocks there? It does blast us on top of that pile of rocks there. Neat. Neat. Yeah, I'm a much bigger fan of the flash step than I am of the dodge roll that you had with the sword in this game. If the dodge roll was actually felt good, I would be a bit more of a fan of it. But trying it out the other day in the tutorial section, I really didn't like the way it worked at all. It's very rigid in terms of the animation. You can't do things like change direction mid-roll or anything like that. Like, a lot of the options you have when you dodge in Monster Hunter just aren't there in this game. But having this gives you a much better option to dodge than you would have if you were just using the roll. The roll just feels very stiff and not very useful. I mean, you do get, and you can actually see the roll when I come down there. That's actually kind of the roll you get with the weapon as well. I think that roll actually executes a little faster than the weapon dodge, but yeah, it feels very stiff and not very fun. And if I had one big criticism of this game at the moment, it's that the combat so far just does not feel as satisfying. You don't feel those big nice hits that you get in World. Like, compare chain blades in this game to World's twin blade gameplay. Twin blades feel a lot nicer. So I must be near a monster because it only ever plays music when you're near one, right? Whenever I'm near, it's not here, unless it's up the top there. That seems unusual. I haven't encountered a monster that sits on top of like a... Oh, there it is. I was right next to it and I didn't notice. Hello. What are you up to? You look big. You look quite big. Let me just get around you and see if we can't land some good hits. Oh! Okay, that's your attack. Oh, that's your other attack. Okay. Okay, we've established that you can do things like that. Is there... Maybe there is. Can't really tell. Oh, this guy's just hitting me all over the place. So because this game uses animation lock, you can't cancel into a dodge. So if you're in an attack, you are committed to that attack, and you cannot cancel out of it into a dodge. Which is why and that's the same for drinking your potion. You cannot cancel a potion drink. And that's the same as Monster Hunter. It's the big thing with Monster Hunter, of course, is that it has that animation lock. Oops, I could have dodged that better. Ow. That was foolish. I did dodge that. I mustn't have been right at the end of the animation. This guy seems a lot tougher than the last two. He's hitting a lot harder, and I just cannot easily dodge these attacks. Like that hits, which is infuriating actually. Now I'll try and grab a heal here. There we go. That's useful. He just jumps right over you if you stand there. Neat. Okay, come on. Let me get that big combo. Oh, that was going really well until he hit me. Oh, that was going even better until he hit me. Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, why am I not using range attacks where I can get away from him? Should use my range combos a bit better. That way I can do stuff like that. Oh, he's damaged. He's damaged. I could do a big combo here. Well, that's about as big as a combo as we're going to get. But yeah, if I was smart, I'd be using my heavies on this guy because they're ranged. Get some stamina back. I might try and go for a heal again too. Oh, no, yep, we're gonna get it. Yeah, we'll leave that last heal for later. Okay. Oh wait, do my big oh, okay, so the big throws actually do take stamina. Okay. So it's only light hits that don't take stamina for this weapon type. Yeah, okay. Oh, I didn't take a hit then, no. Oh, I took a hit then, no. Okay, so that's good to know. If I want to stay at range, it's going to cost me. It's not free. It's definitely not free. And I could have probably used my close-ins there as well. Oh, that's not free either. Oh, right as I got that heal. You don't have a lock on, but the camera does seem to have a sort of soft center based on where the monster is. If I turn it this way, yeah, okay. So there's no hard lock on with the camera, but clicking the right stick does recenter it on where the monster is if the monster's in view. So it's actually two different effects there. That's actually cool. That's good to know. Yeah, I got well out of that. I'm actually going to use my potion again. Finish that up. So, good news. Falling trees do not damage you. This is an important thing to know. Oh, I completely missed. You moved right at the last second. Oh, no. Had no stamina. Couldn't dodge. Could not dodge. Guys, this guy's more of a challenge. We just broke something off him. What was that? We broke an item off him. Oh boy, did you see that? Close. Oh, even closer. Try and get in. Nice. Good work, good work, good work. Predicted. We predicted, we made the call, we got in, we did the damage. Oh, jeez. Slid right into that tail lid. I really want to see if I can't use this to get a heal right now. Especially while he's doing that. Okay. Okay, heat up. Okay, he is angry. I have no dodge. Oh boy. Yeah, he's angry, alright. I'm gonna just use that to heal up. Tail break! Wasn't happy about that, but I did get the break. Oh, he's running away. No, he's not. He's just angry. He can't have much health left. Yeah, he's heat down now. Okay. He can't hit me with his tail now either. He's still a threat. I'm not going to pretend he's not, but he can't hit me with the tail now. That did damage. Oh, jeez, it'd be nice to hit him. Oh, he burrows. And he buggers off. Right, okay. Well, where did he end up then? He went this direction. And my theory was that we should follow in the direction he left in. That makes me think that he might be over here. He can't have much health left. We got time to find him, that's fine. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Can't have much health left at all. I've only got one potion left though, which could be a problem. Although he can't hit me with his tail anymore because he, doesn't have one. But yeah, figuring out where he went. Well, we've kind of run out of room in this direction, so he can't have gone over here unless he's over this little rise here. Does not seem to be. We've run out of room there, so we're just going to have to sort of just keep fanning out around this island and seeing what we can do. There he goes. Now that I think about it, the places you can fight a monster are very obvious. So there can't be too many places. So if you don't have a monster in view, the game just recenters your camera based on the direction you're heading. So if I'm doing that, yep, like that. But if you've got a monster in view, it actually recenters the camera on the monster, which is almost but not quite as good as a lock-on. Like, it's not a pure lock-on, it's actually really interesting where it doesn't hard lock you to the monster, but you've always got the option of recentering on the monster. So if it gets behind you, it'll flip you around and make you face the monster again. So that's really cool. I was really glad I almost... Oh, come on. No, no, whoa, what happened there? I guess we're just not allowed to get up there? Come on, I can make that. No. No, it looks like the game doesn't want you to do that. Grab, oh, wrong button. Oh, we can get up here, so that's fine. Game doesn't seem to like it when you try to make that jump. It could actually, like, physically seem to prevent me from getting up there. Yeah, well, where's he gone then? Oh, he must have gone up there. Let me just... Oh, hang on, I heard a... I want to check that he's not... That's where we... No, there he is. Okay. Cool. See, now that I've got a monster in view, if I click that camera, it brings him back to here. Right, we've got a fresh fissure of health here too, so that's gonna be handy. Bring it in. Oh, no, not like that. Not like this. Oh, he'll still do that though. That's good. Good dodges, good dodges. Try and get close and then do that. Just a good bit of damage. 3, no. Watch that with my health. My stamina regenerate. Try and get in close again, do more close hits. Oh! Oh, this isn't going exactly as I wanted it to. Should be fine for the moment though. Oh no, okay, that was a lot of damage. Gonna use the fissure to heal. Try and get one heal out of it. Let's not go overboard with healing off the fissure. Can't have too much health left though. Oh, I was out of stamina. Oh, I actually did successfully dodge. Got him in there. Let's try and get another heal. Oh, yeah, that's good, that's good, that's good. Oh. Oh yeah, we got some hits. Couldn't really see what they were, but we got them. Nope. Oh. Nope. 2, 3. No. Okay. No. I'm gonna try and get that fissure again because he's all the way over there. Nope. Let's use our range again. 1, 2, 3. No, not quite. Close. Not close enough. Like, if I'd been smart, I would have done this then. I forgot to do that. Finish up. Got it. Oh, took the hit though. Too risky. Too much risk. Use the last of my potions. Yep. Oh, whoa, whoa. Really want to be maintaining that stamina. Like, you really do want to maintain a little bit just for a dodge at the end there. I'll try and give him some space. See if we can't get... Oh, broke something else off him. That. Hide. Jeez, how much damage are you gonna take, mate? Oh, jeez. Cannot have much health left. That was good. That was good. That was really good play on my part. Okay, he's getting angry again, so while he gets angry, I'm gonna heal. Okay, I am out of healing. Whew. Okay, let's stay at range and just use our big... Well, nope, 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 that's not range. Stay as range as we can. Use our big range attacks. I get little hits in on him here and there while he does this. Okay. Nope. More stamina. Okay, that's not even gonna work. Way more stamina than this. Oh, come on, mate. Oh, we got him. Oh, excellent, excellent. Wow. Oh, that was a tough guy. It took a long time. Oh, boy. So we only got 2 golds that time. What did we get them for? We got Breaker and Steadfast. Broke Behemoth parts, never downed. Yeah. I don't know how to activate the rate your match thing. So this time we should have break parts. No break parts. I collected like 3. Unless that just always says that. And there we are back there with our mate. That was good fun. This is bizarre. This is how you can tell this game's a beta. Oh. Come on. But yeah, this game is very clearly an open beta right now when it does stuff like this. Oh, I think we might have got disconnected. It's trying to load us back in. Oh, we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I did the thing. It worked really well. But not entirely sure we're gonna, yeah, disconnect it. Yeah. Oh, we'll try and get back in. If we don't, we'll just have to perhaps cut things short. We'll see how we go. This seems to happen a lot. I had this happen at least once yesterday when I was testing the game out as well. Oh, there we go. We're back in. This is how you can tell this game's still in beta. And early beta too. Like this is like how World of Warcraft feels when you get into one of the expansion betas. And it's like, you try to play it, and it's like, everything is broken. Actually, no, you know what? It feels a bit better than that. World of Warcraft betas can be rough.
Really?
There's just a lot of stuff. Like, there's no Captain Placeholder here yet, but, yeah. That Nash had no business setting up housekeeping on a doorstep, but then again, that island is closer than it should be. Islands tend towards stable positions after a while, and that one's been steady for a century until now. Okay, and we got Nasher armor and Nasher weapons. Okay, so reputation tracks allow you to build your prestige with factions, then prestige by completing daily and weekly challenges. Here's the grind. This is the free-to-play grind. With the Slayer track, you must defeat behemoths, often under specific conditions, to earn the trust and admiration of Cat and the Slayer's Council. As you increase your reputation level on each track, you'll unlock a variety of rewards, including powerful cells you can use to upgrade your gear. Track your reputation in the journal, J. Okay, so the next quest is to defeat a Shrike on Ulrich's Refuge to rescue cartographer Gaius Copperwheel. I'm quite tall. See, everyone's quite tall. And one interesting thing, too, in the character creator, you have the choice between thick and thin. Basically, you can have a really nice thick character, or you can have your skinny athletic character. I went with the skinny athletic character. But even the thin characters aren't that thin. I mean, she's still got decent, you know, sort of heft to her. Like, look at those hips, for crying out loud. But yeah, it's quite interesting. Now, what do you got for me? Experimental weaponry. Speak to Will's Borman about crafting weapons from behemoth body parts. You're fortunate, friend Slayer. You have recovered parts of this creature called a Nasher, or so Will's hears. And with these trophies, Wills can forge miraculous Ostian designs and incorporate the power and parts of the behemoth itself. Go ahead, try it. So, what can we can make the Nasher sword. That looks like a weapon. So I can upgrade that, or I can create that. Actually, I've got the ability to upgrade that too. Let's see what we've got in the way of an axe. We can have... Oh, geez. Oh, this is the hammer type, not the axe. That's a Nash Masher. Okay, and then the twin blades are... Wow, they look terrible. They don't look good at all. I mean, they're probably better. The twin blades, chain blades. So they have 110% damage versus enraged behemoths. That would be very handy. In fact, all these have 110% damage versus enraged. Now, we still don't have access to the axe or the spear types. But the game does want us to create those. Okay, and I can upgrade them as well. I've got the upgrade mats to give them an extra 20, so we'll throw that on them. No reason not to, I guess. I can upgrade them again. Do I want to upgrade them again? Would that be worth it, or am I going to get another upgrade at some point soon? Oh no, I can't upgrade them again. Yeah, I'm missing... For some reason it showed that I had the material, and now it doesn't show that I have the material, so yeah, I can't upgrade them again, but obviously they can be upgraded again. Yep. Those are definitely a clear upgrade, and we will equip them. Yeah, look at that, 140 plus 2 Rage Hunter. On these have infused effects, aka decorations. Oh geez, they're not pretty though. Gods, they look terrible. That said, I did notice actually when I was going through here that there is oh, maybe it's only for... Okay, so you can transmog. I need a transmog stone, which I bet is something I can buy from the store. Gamepad not currently supported in the store. That's how you know this game is a beater. So let's mouse our way to the store. I bet those are things you buy in the store. Let's have a look. I'm not going to buy one, obviously, but I don't see one. They'll be in one of these packs. So if I look at the starter pack, for example, no. Yeah, 5 transmog. So okay, so transmogging is a buy this thing kind of thing, because this is a free-to-play game. And yeah, as I said before, it's not any more egregious in terms of its free-to-playness as, say, something like Path of Exile, which I think has a very good free-to-play model, and one that's been very successful for grinding gear games. So successful, in fact, that Tencent recently invested money into them. And the same is true of the same is true. The other game I'm thinking of, even though it's not technically a free-to-play game, you do have to pay for the game. Elder Scrolls Online is the other one too, where it's got a very nice model. Although that game is pay-to-play, and then no ongoing subscriptions. You originally, because it was originally an ongoing subscription MMO, you still can pay an ongoing subscription. Look at this unimplemented shop. You can pay an ongoing subscription, which gives you access to a bunch of stuff that you wouldn't get without it. But you don't get what was I going to say? You don't get the egregious pay to win kind of mechanics, and that's what this game appears not to have either. There's no over the top pay to win mechanics here. You can buy the packs that give you extra potions and stuff, like just if you want that, but all of that stuff is craftable. Hey, are these? Can I? No, apparently I cannot. Okay. Look at this unimplemented test dummy area they are going to do at one point.
Let's get right to it.
Yeah, look at this NPC that will allow you to test your weapons in a later build of this game. Anyway, I'm gonna actually call the stream there, not because it's getting late or anything, but because if I get into something else now, I'll be going on for a bit longer than I really want to, and I feel like that's just a good place to leave it for the moment. I'm not sure. I may or may not come back to Dauntless in the future. I can't make any promises with that. Like, I just wanted to check it out, and I thought it'd be a fun thing to stream. I'm pretty glad I managed to actually get it working, otherwise this would have been a 20-minute stream. Oh, hey, he's got a quest. Let's see what his quest is before we finish up for the night.
Where to next?
See what's in store. He wants us to gather free recruits die from the store. Folks talking about you, Slayer. And what I hear is generally pretty good. People, you could be a bit more stylish. Have you been to the store? To reach the store, hit the... Oh, okay. Okay, so this is how they get you into their store. So this is literally a quest to go to the store so that you can get your free I have a feeling actually that when I went to the store it actually gave it to me right then and there. So let me just check my inventory. It'll be in style, I bet. No, gear. Maybe it didn't give it to me. I was certain it gave it to me then. Oh yeah, and this is the other thing you do. You can buy your emotes and all this kind of stuff. These are your cool emote animations. They're alright. They're no praise the sun. Surely there's a praise the sun in there. Somewhere down here there'll be a praise the sun. There it is. No, not quite. No, it's not praise the sun. No, not yet. There will be. There will be. I guarantee there'll be a praise the sun at some point in this game's life. Okay, Hunter, you have a hunt arrival animation? Really? That's kind of amazing that that's actually... Wow. That's kind of amazing that this is an actual thing. Surely there's one for twin blades. Oh yeah, that was it there, hang on. No, that was for the sword, wasn't it? Yeah, that was for the sword. Give me the twin blades one. That's terrible. Okay. Okay. That's really funny. That's really cool. And yeah, you have a sigil that you can send up and you can play with that, change it to whatever you want, but obviously, yeah, you've got to pay for these. So yeah, or unlock them somehow. I imagine you pay for them. The same with the sigil, where there's just the one sigil, but I imagine you can get more as you go along. The staff is the same. That's your banner. We saw that before when I was logging in. So I think I got my dies in the end. Where did they come? Where did they go? I don't know. Well, that's going to be a mystery for the ages. Anyway, let's back out of here and get our things going on. I do like that this game will very quickly transition between mouse and controller as well. Like, it's very clearly designed for one, and it's very clearly designed to support the other. But ultimately, I think this will primarily be a controller-driven game, because I can't imagine really doing a lot with the combat in this game with a mouse. So, anyway, that's going to be it for Dauntless. I'm having a lot of fun with it, actually, so how do I break out of here? Up there, yeah, that's fine. Gonna leave it there for now. It's a good game. I really like what it's doing. And I'd like to see more of it. Like I said, I don't know if we're going to stream more of it. Probably not this week. I'm going to go back to Battle Chasers from tomorrow. But I had a lot of fun with it tonight, and I'm probably going to play it a lot more on my own. So we'll see how I go with it. This game has a lot of promise, and I think as time goes on, it might become something really special. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow night.